Welcome back to Dark Nexus. Tonight, it's Act 3, Chapter 118. We are in the Dreamlands, standing on the deck of this dream reflection of the Starling, right next to the fucking Bloodwind, which has raced like a flaming semi-truck out of hell right next to the ship. We had a little bit of back and forth between the Gripper and the Vedrak, and combat is beginning. Just to set the scene a little bit, on the Starling, we've got Grip up front, Dabwick right behind them, Dora about 15 feet back and around the corner, staying out of sight. And Dora still currently looks like a little human girl, is that correct?
That is correct.
Excellent. Vic is up on top of the cabin. Everybody is thoroughly buffed. What you got going? Remind us about buffs.
We've got Spider Climb Communal and Feather Step Communal, which is giving us a lot of mobility options.
Excellent. What else do you have personally there, Polly?
I've also got Slate Skin going, and I changed into my froggy form.
Slink Toad.
Slink Toad.
Dora's got mage armor, right? Anything else?
Nothing else.
And Vic, you got a bunch of stuff. What do you got going?
Shield, gravity gun, monkey fish, channel vigor.
Channel vigor. Right, perfect. And Robert, you ended up with shield in hand.
Yep. We still have haste, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. We have haste.
And we are all hasted.
Over on the Bloodwind, there are 4 of these Dilatlinian human mercenaries up near the front of the ship. One with a battle axe, one with a halberd, one with a flail, one with a long spear, one with a guisarme, and then Vedrak and Elish. All of them are inside this massive field of formless spawn-like black rubbery tentacles that Dora called into being just at the end of last session. Outside of the field of tentacles, there are 2 more of these human mercenaries, one with a falchion, big curved 2-handed bladed sword, and one with a morning star holding it in a 2-handed grip.
I'm a 2-handed grip.
You are. Let's see if we can remove one of those arms tonight. Let's roll initiative.
Yes.
Gripper.
9.
Dabwick.
7 on the die for 10.
Oh boy. Vic.
17.
Okay. 17. Dora.
20.
Nice. All right. Top of round 1. The mercenary with the battle axe managed to beat Dora by sheer fact of his dexterity. He's standing in a field of rubbery tentacles. At the moment, he has managed to avoid their grasp. He hurls the vial of alchemist's fire in his hand at Grip 40 feet away. 17 touch. Does that hit you?
Just. I'm a 16.
Just. All right. So 5 points of fire damage, 1 point of splash fire damage to Dabwick, and Grip, you are on fire.
Don't get a reflex save for that or anything?
You do not. You will have the opportunity next round if you wish to take a full round action, extinguish the flames.
And what's the crunch of being on fire?
You're going to take basically 1d6 one more time.
Okay. It's not it doesn't last forever, though.
So it's either take 1d6 or spend a full round action.
Yes.
Got it.
So if you were near death, might be worth it. At this level, you might just go, fuck it. And then this deadly mercenary attempts to leap over the rail onto the ship. Come on.
Trip!
He does not trip. Finishes his turn on the deck of the Starling, sort of down and out of Vic's view, with his back pressed against the port side wall of the cabin. Vic's up on top of it right now. Dora, you're up next, and I believe you get to do some tentacle rolls, don't you?
Yeah, I get to do 1 tentacle roll against everybody within the tentacle.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Looks like a natural 1, doesn't it?
Sure does. I guess this is just Tima's spell.
Well, at least that's not an action for you. So the tentacles this round, again, fail to grab anybody. What What do you want to do with your actions
Well,
this turn?
I was considering doing a second tentacles, but it's not going so great.
I say stick to your. If you want to try it, try it.
Well, I thought I'd purge spirit on the raid.
Oh, yeah, that's-
instead.
Oh.
Because that feels, critical.
I think you have to take a 5-foot step out to get line of sight.
Can I crawl along the wall? Like a very creepy little girl around the corner of the cabin.
Absolutely. So you're going to pull a Daria and slink like a spider along the side of the wall.
Yes.
Yes, into view. And you're going to drop a Purge Spirit Bomb on this Wraith.
Yeah.
All right, bring it. No, I do that. I bring it. What do I bring? I bring a will save, don't I? Here we go.
Where's that one?
Nope. 19.
Damn it.
Did I get it?
Just makes it. So you take half damage, which is 16.
Oh, that's still incredibly good. This eerily silent, translucent, negative space of a woman with these little pinpricks for eyes, without making a single sound, you see its whole body wrench backwards and tremble in obvious pain and rage, but no sound comes out. Just deathly, grave-like silent.
Great. Awesome.
5 more rounds of haste left. 7 more rounds of tentacles left. Vic, you are up next.
Seeing what Dora did, Vic is going to go ahead and narrow his eyes at Elish and make it his studied target.
Yep.
And then start to unleash with Vanity. First is a 38 touch.
What?
38 touch.
Would you like to use a shame point?
I would not.
No, that's a hit. Oh my god. Focus fire on the Wraith, I guess, is the plan, huh?
I'm not telling you our plan.
Okay, fair enough.
That
But
is-
wait, what's your plan?
14 points of damage.
14, so she takes half of that. Taking a second shot?
Yep.
Great.
That is a 30 touch.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Guys, it's going so well.
It's a good start.
It's not going well. I started with a 1. I'm being sarcastic. I'm not tempting fate.
Okay. That is 15 points of damage.
She takes 7 of that.
30.
She's still
then my-
floating upright.
My hasted allows me to take an additional attack.
Sure does.
That is a 35 touch.
Amazing. Yeah, it's a hit.
Can you just kill them all?
That is 14 points, and I am going to go ahead and blow that additional 3d6 now, I believe. Let me double check. I think that's right.
Oh, Rob's shaking his head.
No, he's saying no, it's not that much. Is it just 2d6? Let me look. He's going yes.
Kill them all and lit Pharasma.
What do we have to do to get it to be 3?
He's got to get to the right level.
I have to get another level or two. 2d6. All right, yeah. For another 3 points of damage.
Total of 19. Half of that. Awesome. Got it. She is still doing her equivalent of standing. I assume you reload at the end of the round?
I am always reloading.
Gimme. Katie, gimme, if you will, a perception check.
31.
The air to the east of you, like from where you just left on this map, smells a little of ozone, and you just detect this Spider-Man hairs standing up on your arm, feeling like something is very close to you and electrically charged.
Great. That's great.
Vadrak is up next. What's this fucker gonna do? All right, so he's got one more round of reprieve from the black tentacles. Oh, and he's fast as fuck. Grip hasn't acted yet, has he?
No.
Here we go.
But we were just in combat. I was just firing my bow. I've acted. I'm not flat-footed.
It's a new combat. You are indeed. Like death approaching, he leaps over the rail between the two ships, lands neatly on his goat feet,
Oh,
closes with the gripper. successfully casting defensively, he casts a spell. His hand starts crackling with electricity, and then, like a magus does, he channels that electricity into his scimitar, and he takes a swing at a flat-footed grip, trying to channel this shocking grasp right into the gripper. What is your armor, by the way?
What type?
Yeah.
Chain shirt.
Yeah, it's metal. All right, so he's getting a bonus on his attack roll. 27.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That scimitar blade cuts deep, my friend. This is a sneak attack. The blade does 33 points of damage, and you take an additional 16 points of electricity damage.
And just like that, I'm at 16 hit points.
Dabwick, you also have not yet acted yet, have you?
Correct.
Elish, ignoring reality, floats through the side rail of their ship, through the side rail of your ship, breezes past Gripper and Dabwick to close with Dora, and reaches out a shadowy hand. Natural 20. Backed up with a 14 on a touch attack.
Just.
5 points of negative energy damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save to avoid taking 2d6 con drain. You feel it?
Yeah.
Eight points of con drain.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
I have to go.
And just like that, Dora's down to how much con?
4.
Does she have hit points left after this?
11.
As this happens, and this life energy leaches out of Dora, bringing her literally on death's door, Elish heals up.
Aw, that's shitty.
Okay. The Wraith is adjacent to Dora and adjacent to Dabwick and has left Dora near dead.
Remember, Elish cannot make attacks of opportunity.
Thank you. Mercenary 1 with the flail is up. Gonna hurl Alchemist Fire at Grip. No, it's a miss. And attempt to leap over the rail. Yep. Flail guy is on the deck of the Starling. Dabwick, you are up, adjacent to the Wraith, adjacent to a near-dead Dora. 10 feet away from Vadrak, who has almost killed Grip.
Great. Okay, this is what I think Dabwick's going to do. Dabwick is going to spider climb their way out onto the prow of the Sullen Starling. So a move action out to the prow of the ship.
Oh, I see. And you can disengage from Elish because she can't take attacks of opportunity this round thanks to Vic's ability. Okay,
I can
got
go
it.
around Grip and
Yep.
stay out of the reach of... Okay,
I see it. So you're out on the prow of the Starling.
right. And Dabwick is going to drop an entangle on the Bloodwind.
On the Bloodwind.
Right in the center. It's a
Yeah,
40
you
foot.
can get the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So now half of the deck of that ship is lousy with tentacles. The whole ship is lousy with entangling vines, grasses, and weeds. All right. They make a reflex save, right?
They make a reflex save for partial. The partial being the entire area of effect is considered difficult terrain.
If they fail their saves, they are entangled. All
Yes.
right. What's the DC on that?
16.
Halberd guy, entangled. Long spear guy, entangled. Okay. Guizarm guy, entangled. Felchion guy, not entangled. And Morningstar guy, not... Okay, so basically, the 3 guys who were remaining inside the field of black tentacles are all entangled. The other 2 that have not yet been grabbed by anything, I guess they're just oily, slick, and smooth. They refuse to be grabbed. Whew, okay. Morningstar guy is up. Now, to move through this, it's difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to get to your ship, he'd have to go through the black tentacles. He is wearing heavy armor.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to make a knowledge check of what these dudes are.
I think at this stage, things are going really well. I think he is going to make the cocky play for now. Does he trigger another thing when he enters the black tentacles, Katie? Because he has no spellcraft and would not know.
Creatures that enter the area of effect are automatically attacked.
All right, so give me a roll for him as he enters the field again, hoping to pass through it to jump over to the ship.
32.
Oh!
There we go.
All right, well, so that's going to grapple him and deal him some damage. Roll that damage out.
9.
Oh, excellent. All right. So he takes a vicious squeezing from a tentacle, probably giving Vic some PTSD watching this happen. Then we are up to Grip, toe to toe with Captain Vadrak.
Grip, remember why we're here.
Get it and throw it to me, because I'm getting the fuck out.
But us getting the fuck out doesn't. We don't take it with us.
Yeah, but you'll
Yes, we
have it
do.
when you
If we
come
have
back.
it.
Have
We
it when
come
we come
back.
back.
If you're holding it when you wake up from the dream, you will return. You will have it in your equipment when you return to the dream.
Okay.
There is such a thing as
I've
the
got-
steel
I mean,
maneuver.
Yeah, but
But your
then I'm
situation
dead. But then I'm dead, and Grip's done.
Is it magic?
is what
The
magic?
hat?
I don't know.
Not forgetting Mage Hand tonight.
I don't believe you can use it to do the steal maneuver.
I can't. Unattended objects only. Non-magical, less than 5 pounds.
There are no bad choices.
Yeah,
There are just no good
Do what you
options.
gotta do. Yeah.
It's a full round to try to wake up.
It is, yeah.
Is it going to provoke?
Does not provoke.
The steal maneuver is what? Is that that's a...
It's a CMB check.
It's a yoink.
And you could, if you want to, you could take feats to probably give yourself some bonuses to those.
And would it just be CMB versus CMD?
Yep.
You got action points left.
It's
Yeah, I
so scary
guess.
because of the way the rolls have been going for you.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Which is a shitty way to play because I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm terrified of
Yeah.
everything. I don't know. And now I don't know what, like I feel like trying to wake up is just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what I got to do.
Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, absolutely. This fight went from scary to potentially
Completely deadly.
completely
TDK.
TDK
Half a
territory.
second.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to put all the damage on my waking body
Because you got one shot.
because I got one shot. Like if there's no
Yeah.
you know, he's hitting me at will.
Does con drain stay when you go back?
Nope.
Con drain will
Just
go.
mental
So Gripper will
abilities.
keep his charisma damage, but your con drain will disappear.
So I can use that too.
Yeah, so you can, like take all the damage to your body because you're not going to come back with the con drain.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. So how many 2d6s of damage are you taking to yourself?
Don't forget, you can go underneath. You can go up to your con score negative.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go negative.
So you can take
Get
a lot of
little bit
damage.
of leeway.
It'll
Right,
suck,
so
but you
if,
can take a lot of
if
damage.
I've got 88 hit points in the waking world,
Jesus Christ!
you. Plus another 20. Right?
Yeah.
Plus another like 20 or so. What's your con?
for the con
18.
Con is 18.
So
So what's 106 divided by 108 divided by 6? It's 14.
you're not going to max it. There's no way you're going to get a max on all
Don't
those.
say that
just
out
said
loud.
that out
Don't
loud.
say
Yeah,
that
no,
out
I
loud.
did.
Have you seen how this motherfucker's been rolling all night? I will do. Let's do 16.
So that's 8 from the...
So knocking the concentration check DC down to 17, you're going to take 16 d6 damage. Let me just roll that up real quick.
God, I hate everything about tonight.
Let's get that concentration check.
And that's just a D20 plus.
Charisma.
Plus 8. Because you're level 8 now.
God, I don't know. Do I want to? Do I roll it? Do I click it? Ah!
Do we have a giant die of doom out here?
No, I'm going to use this one. This one has historically been
Come on.
decent to me.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's this D20 plus 8.
Yes, and you're going for a DC 17.
Come on. Use action.
14 on the die.
Hell yes. And you all watch as Grip's lucid dream body evaporates. He has left this plane of existence and gone back down those dark, scary, dead roads to his probably extremely fucking bleeding body. Ooh.
Jeez.
Oh my god. The mercenary with the guisarme, this like long bladed hooked pole is up. He's starting his turn inside the tentacles. He can... How does this work now? He's free until your next turn, right? Because he was in it when he started. But he is entangled. Shit. Okay, so he
Which
has...
makes it difficult terrain, so I think they would attack again if you tried to move out of it, right?
Nope. They don't take attacks of opportunity.
Oh, right.
But he is entangled, so he can't... He has to actually break free. As a move action, making a strength or escape artist check. Well, it'll be a strength check. Here we go. 10.
No.
All right, he's stuck. Oh, he can try twice. Shit. He's stuck. He is, that's where his life is. Felchian guy. He was in the position of Morningstar guy, currently neither entangled nor in the field of rubbery tentacles, but he just saw what happened to the Morningstar, his fellow Morningstar mercenary. Let's see.
Try it.
I mean, the fight's going great. The fight's going great. All right, he's gonna have one more round of hubris is all I'm gonna give you all. Here we go. He runs into the field. Give me that CMB check.
Nah, 16.
16. He continues on his way. 5, 10. Oh, but it's all
Is he
difficult.
entangled
right?
yet?
Yeah.
No, he's not entangled. 5, 10, 20, 30. Oh.
Still in it.
He gets so close. So close. But he does have to end his turn still inside the tentacles. But he's feeling cocky. He's feeling cocky. Halberd fellow. He's got to try to break free of the entanglement. Yeah. All right, he's free. And then we'll attempt the leap across to the deck. Yeah. All right. So he is on the deck of the Starling, but it took basically his whole turn just to get his ass over there. Long spear guy, same situation. He's gonna try to break out of the entanglement. Nope. 14?
No.
Oh, okay. So he's stuck.
Well done, Dad.
Did what we needed to do for a round.
That was round 1.
Luckily, we got all those.
I'm looking at my bar, and I'm like, why does it look so full? And it's like, because I'm at 11 of 16, man.
Total. Oh, God. 16 max.
It's so amazing.
It's so bad.
On the flip side, there's always the possibility of like trying to like go down blazing.
No, not for a hat.
If I hadn't died the last time we went to the Dreamlands,
Yeah.
I think I would have tried it. I would have risked, my
Yeah.
first death for that
For this fight,
baller maneuver of
Yeah.
snatching the hat. But that's
Not doing that.
at the end of the turn here, you see the figurehead of the Bloodwind turn its gigantic tentacle-headed eyeless face backwards to look at the Morningstar guy who is wrapped up in the tentacles, and then a whole bunch of rope that is stowed on the mast right next to this guy flails out into the air and attempts to pull that guy out of the grapple.
Damn it.
Oh, that's so cool.
So do you
horrifying.
have a CMD for them?
Yes.
34.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he has ripped Morningstar guy free of the tentacles for all the good it's going to do him, because he still has to get through the whole field to get over to the ship. And that, finally, at long last, is the end of round 1. Ooh. Round 2. We start with the Battle Axe mercenary, who is on the deck of the Starling. These doors are open. 5, 10. He races through the open main cabin, making it a beeline for Dora on the other side of the ship, but stops up short when he runs into something in the square immediately adjacent to Dora.
Yeah.
And he yelps a little bit in surprise and pain. You see just like little crackles of electricity jigging and jagging down his half-plate armor. Dora, then you are up next. Adjacent to a wraith, adjacent to something invisible, with enemies approaching you on all sides. 11 hit points, 11 big, fancy hit points. What do you do?
And how much con?
4 con, right? 4 con.
Amazing.
The tentacles attack the 4 guys still in
Oh,
them.
yeah, roll it up.
27.
Yeah, you're good for all of them. All of them are grappled. Roll some damage.
Dora takes... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bring that damage on. Every little bit's gonna help.
10.
10. They all take 10 points of damage. This is
Max, by the way.
nice. Morningstar guy, Guizarm guy, Felchian guy, and Long Spear guy.
Dora takes a 5-foot step to the west
Yes.
and deals 8d6 damage to her waking body. Please don't roll 8 sixes.
8d6. I'm trying to stay poker faced here. All right. Shunting. Potentially near lethal damage into her waking body. She attempts to wake up. Give me that concentration check. DC now 21.
24.
And Dora dissolves as if mist.
Sorry, friends.
Shoom.
She will be missed.
Yes, she will be missed. Haste has 4 more rounds. Tentacles?
I'm just here for the tentacles now.
Yep, Tentacles got 6 more rounds. Vic, you are up. This fight has gotten pretty now focused on you. You are at the center of... You are literally surrounded on all sides by enemies. At the moment, you are on top of the cabin and nobody's up on that level with you. But you can see 3 mercenaries right below you. You can see the Wraith just below you. And, of course, the looming form of Captain Vadrak closer to the prow of the ship there.
So Vic thinks he's in a dream,
Yes, he is mad.
and Johnny has questions about specific rules.
Oh. Fire away.
So
Professor is in. I will push my glasses up. What's your first question?
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is
Yeah.
everybody just saw Grip disappear
Yep.
and Dora disappear.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if there's any way that I might be able to palm and drink an extract of invisibility while putting it off as if I just disappeared.
Oh, 100%. So
Awesome.
I think that would be a sleight of hand check to make sure nobody sees the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, gosh, then maybe a bluff check to act like you're doing the same act of focus concentration to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But really the thing is if they just see you vanish. Let's start with sleight of hand to see if anybody
All right.
notices.
All right.
This is fun.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Get the hat, though.
Oh, that's pretty good. And I'm gonna blow some. I'm gonna blow a point of. Let's see here. That is that's a 6 on the die with a point of inspiration. That gets me to 37.
Give me your bluff check.
Oh, gotta go.
Sleight of hand was like a physical bluff.
That is a 23.
I'm asking for the bluff so that it doesn't just simply look like he vanished. There's a lot of ways that people at this level would be doing that, right? He's trying to make it look like he's taking the effort.
Up.
Yeah, that the two of you took. What was that total? Sorry.
23 total. Oh, wait, no, I can add. I'm sorry, I'm going to blow another point of inspiration to add to that, because I can do that, because this doesn't have inspiration on it. That is a 27 total. Who knows if it worked?
So I rolled on these perception checks against the sleight of hand. 22 for the mercenaries. You're golden. 26 for Elish. Still golden. 33 for Vedrak.
Damn.
And a 20. So the only person who got close was, so I rolled a sense motive for him. 26.
Yes!
I think as far as I'm concerned, you've just made it look like you did the freak out, oh, fuck, we're all gonna die, and vanish. Oh, yeah. What about Polly? What did Dabwick roll?
Dabwick also rolled a perception check on that sleight of hand and rolled a 32. Close, but no cigar. So and definitely missed the sense motive check.
All right, so Dabwick
believes that you have
They
woken
have
up.
left them.
So that was my
Standard action? Yeah.
My move action, I'm going to attempt to get over behind Vedrak.
And because you have spider climb, you don't have to jump down or anything.
Spider climb, I have haste going, so I'm moving at 60 feet, so I have a 30-foot movement, moving half speed.
Give me a knowledge religion check.
What, do wraiths have tremor sense?
36.
You know that wraiths automatically know the location of any living creature within 60 feet of them.
God.
That's not like blind sight. She cannot see you. But, if you take a move, she's going to know that you're moving.
Well,
And she's going to know on her turn that you're still there. But for the moment,
Huh. All right. And there's no way for me to hide from that.
and it's 60 feet range on that life sense. There's nowhere in the ship to go where she won't know where you're at.
Fuck it, I think he'd still try. I think he's still going to try and see if he can get over there, and maybe Elish doesn't say something, or maybe Elish is like, oh, he's trying to get away, or...
they don't know why we are here, right? Is there any reason
I don't know
to think
that you
they
know
would know
anything about what they know.
60 feet.
Their part of this story, I think,
Yeah.
is pretty opaque at the moment.
Yeah.
Paul's nodding desperately. So you got a 40-foot climb speed.
Yeah, so I can totally get down. All right, I think I'm just going to stick to what I was trying to do before, which is get over. No, I'm going to try to... Vedrak's over near Dabwick, so Vedrak's going to try to go over near Dabwick. So I'm going to try to, get myself somewhere closer to where I think Vedrak is going to end up when they move towards Dabwick. Without blocking the way, maybe moving over the side of the ship so that it doesn't seem like it seems like I'm trying to get away.
Show me a path. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I think I would do the thing of 1, 2,
Remember, you're 10 feet up.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get it. You're going to try to make it seem as though you're scrambling away and going as far as you can.
I believe I can get to there, to the side of the ship.
I see what you're saying. So scrambling down the side of the wall, moving between the flail mercenary and Vedrak over the rail of the ship, looking as though you're trying to get out, maybe out into the water or away from
Just
the
that
center
I'm not a
place.
combatant, that I'm trying to run away, essentially.
Yeah, I got that.
Let's see what happens next when he then gets attacked by Elish. But
So are you on the rail, or are you clinging to the side of the ship?
clinging to the side of the ship.
Yeah, just like you spider climbed underneath the rail and just down below, so you're just above the water line and
Walking
below
along
the
the
rail
side.
line. Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, I should make a stealth roll, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that's the next thing I was going to ask you for.
That is a total of 45.
Nobody seems to track you except, of course, as you reach the end of the rail and you're just going over down to the water line and you cast your eyes back towards Elish, you do see that absolutely silent shade tracking you with her pinprick light eyes.
We'll see.
And then exploding into view is a tall, gangly scum, more greenish, froggish looking than
Dagger
fish looking,
butthead.
with these intense red bloodshot eyes. He's holding a metal trident that's crackling with electricity, and it seems to be spreading out all over his whole body as you catch little signs of little sparks flaring out from his teeth and his joints and his claws. Daggerbatha materializes, blasting Dabwick with magic missiles.
Fuck that guy.
11 points of force damage, Dabs.
Takes it.
The witch must pay! The witch must pay! Oh, they all must pay!
What a loser.
Chump.
So as Daggerbatha is freaking out in an obvious rage, Vedrak just holds up a single finger and Daggerbatha immediately shuts up. He turns to look at Elish. What is this? How did they get here? I suspect they're dreaming us now. We're synced to their timelines, but we can still fight them. Turns to look at Dabwick. See you when you wake. And points a finger at the figurehead at the front of the Bloodwind. Having given that command to the vessel, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, moves to the aft of the Dream Starling at this kind of horsey clip on his goat hooves, dives neatly into the water and ends his move clinging to the underside, like the very bottom of the figurehead of the Bloodwind, as the figurehead is raising its arms in exultation, preparing to do what it's going to do. Elish calmly floats over
Oh, God.
and reaches a hand down to try to touch you. Okay, so you are invisible, so this is going to be a 50% mischance if she hits. 12 touch attack is probably a miss, right?
That is a miss.
All right, don't even need to check the concealment. Flail guy. So Dabwick is probably the one that can see this the most clearly. So Vedrak says that, points to the front of the ship. The flail guy turns as if like, all right, I'm leaping back over to the Bloodwind, and then sees the wall of tentacles and I'm gonna move a will save. All right, he jumps. Morale is holding. He leaps into the tentacles. Go ahead and give me that roll.
24.
All right, he's grappled.
That's awesome.
Roll that damage up.
5.
5 points of damage. Every little bit counts here. Dabwick, you're the only person left in the Dreamlands.
Dabwick will take a full round action to try and wake up.
Yep. You want to take some damage? You want to,
What's the DC on this again?
25.
And I'm rolling a D20 plus.
Plus whatever your concentration bonus is, which is probably pretty good.
I took 8d6. I only needed to take 2d6.
In retrospect, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, concentration's 13. And it's every 2d6. that
Drops the DC 1.
Drops the DC by 1.
Yeah.
Can I use an action point on this roll if I
Can,
need to?
yeah.
Okay.
If all goes poorly.
If all goes poorly. Fuck it. I'm going to take 66.
66.
By 3.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Let me roll some damage, 1 sec.
You guys, they're gonna come get us in the real world, and we're gonna be so fucked up.
You're gonna be so fucked. All right, give me that concentration check.
That's a 12 on the die, plus 13 is a 25.
Ooh, excellent. Dabwick, like a bad dream, vanishes. Morningstar guy. So he is not grappled and he was not entangled. He's going to step out of the field of tentacles into the field of entanglement. Ugh. Reflex save. Okay, he's good. Grip has left this plane of existence. Guizarm guy. He's in the tentacles, not grappled. He's going to do the same as Morningstar guy. Get out of the tentacles. Yeah, 18 on the die. Reflex save is fine, so he's not entangled. Oh, no, wait, he was entangled. He has to first... So that 18 on the die will get him out. Then he can move out. Another 18. All right, so that's a full round action to pull himself free of the entanglement inside of the tentacles and then step 5 miserable feet out of the tentacles and narrowly avoid becoming entangled. Falchion guy. Alright, he's good. With a full round action, he can get his ass out of the tentacles. Where's Halberd boy? Ugh. So he's on the Starling. Give him a will save. Yeah, he is not feeling great about jumping back into the field of tentacles. He just holds for a round, watching Vedrak gripping onto the bottom of the figurehead, hoping that maybe he's gonna survive whatever comes next. Long spear guy is entangled. Natural 20 on his strength check. He breaks out, and he can't get out of the tentacles because of the difficult terrain provided by the entanglement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my god, so close. So we'll call this guy an asshole. It's on the very edge of the tentacles. And then you see the figurehead, this moon beast shaped figurehead at the prow of the Bloodwind, raise its arms to the sky and it starts screaming. Seems to be readying an action of some sort. Round 3, Battle Axe guy. He's on the Starling. He is feeling the same way as Halberd guy. Takes a look at the field of tentacles and says, maybe we'll see what else is happening this round. Vic, you are still in this
Don't
fight.
the tentacles attack?
Oh yeah, if we passed that, we passed your turn. Yes, absolutely. So there are 2 folks inside the tentacles, Long Spear guy
22.
and Flail guy. So it's a 27 against Flail guy because he was already entangled.
Mm-hmm.
That's a success against both of them. Roll damage.
7.
Pecking away. Vic.
Vic is going to move along the side of the Selen Starling,
Yes.
spider climbing, and is going to move past Elish along the side so that he is now next to Vedrak.
This will provoke from Elish as you go by. 3 on the die. That's a miss.
Yes. And I'm assuming that Vedrak is assuming that nobody's here. Nobody's told him otherwise, correct?
Elish does not seem to be able to make vocal sounds.
Then I would argue that this is not a combat maneuver, but in fact a sleight of hand check to steal this hat away from him.
Yeah, I
Because-
buy it. Roll it up. Ooh. Okay. This is going to be interesting.
It's a 17, but do I get any bonus since I'm invisible?
Yeah, give yourself 2.
Well, in that case, I'm going to blow both another point of inspiration. That's 5, so 17 plus 7, and I'm going to blow an action point. I get to roll this twice. That's a 6 on the die for 20,
30.
30.
25. You have the blood-red tricorn hat of Captain Vadrak in your hands.
And then I'm going to drop into the water and let the water carry me away as this thing is cruising on by.
Yes!
Now the hat is invisible
Yes, because you have it.
because I have it. And that is my turn.
Amazing. Dagobah floats in the air, flies over to the crow's nest of the Bloodwind. Elish soars through space over to the Bloodwind. And then... Vic is the only fucker here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vic, you watch this moon beast figurehead finish this horrifying bellow to the sky. And then, shoo, like a Battlestar Galactica FTL jump, there's just a vacuum where the ship had been, and you are alone in the Dimension of Dreams with two Dilath-Lean mercenaries. That's the end of chapter 118. We will continue this fight in the waking world next time.
That's the most Johnny thing you've ever Johnny.
Boom.
That's
pretty good
so
move.
awesome.
Dark Nexus is produced by Plug and Hum Productions. This podcast uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's fan content policy. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. That's Paizo.com. Dark Nexus uses music and soundscapes by Syrinscape. Check them out at Syrinscape.com. That's Syrinscape.com. Opening and closing themes, along with additional music composed by Rob Kauzlaric. Artwork for Dark Nexus is by Matt Wahlquist. And thanks to DMCP, Richard and Ari, Paul and Shannon, Scotty, Jason, Jess, Joe, Chelsea, Matt, Dave, Derek, Darren, Michaela, J.H., the Biscuit Buddies, and everyone we've gamed with over the years for all the memories and inspiration.
You know what we're fighting here? We're fighting a couple 2-tree tigers.
Heyo.
Is that a reference to something?
No, it's just, it's like the Chicago 3, but it's a couple
Tree.
2-tree
Okay, yeah,
tigers.
two
Couple
tree.
2-tree tigers over by there.
Oh, tree tigers.
Yeah,
I get
get
it.
it? See?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks for taking the time to explain it to
That's
me.
the sign of a good joke.